Inflation and a cost of living crisis have grabbed the attention of economists and policymakers since the pandemic.
But 2024, that seems to have brought some good news for consumers and central bankers, and that's because inflation concerns seem to be easing in the United States, UK and the eurozone. In the last 6 months of 2023, inflation rates were relatively low, meeting central banks' targets.
For example, in the UK, it was 0.6%. In the eurozone, it averaged around 2.7%. And in the US, it was around 1.9%. The central banks now aim to maintain price control, especially in the US and UK, and slightly improve the situation in the eurozone to declare victory over the crisis.
Now, despite this positive trend, memories of the challenging times might linger. Public dissatisfaction with the cost of living rise may continue, and politicians need to acknowledge the sacrifices made. Interest rates have increased significantly in recent years.
And now the focus is on when and how to ease these high rates. The central banks are cautious, considering the need for a delicate balance. While they anticipate lowering interest rates in 2024, they hesitate to act swiftly to avoid potential financial market issues and the lingering risk of incomplete inflation defeat.
Now, the decline in inflation has been surprising, mainly because the eurozone, the United States, UK exceeded growth expectations, avoiding the recession and rising unemployment predicted last year. This suggests that central banks might not need to restrict demand growth as much as previously thought.
Looking ahead, India's inflation is at 5.7% in December, up from 5.5% in November. Rising prices of vegetables, fruits and pulses contributed to this increase. The economists expect some relief with the arrival of fresh crops, but uncertainties around El Nino, lower Rabi sowing and potential oil price impacts remain concerns.
Now, the Reserve Bank of India is expected to remain vigilant, keeping an eye on both inflation rates and expectations in upcoming policy reviews. Flexibility and effective communication will be crucial for central banks in adapting to changing circumstances. While the defeat of high inflation is a positive development, challenges in the global economic landscape remain, and a careful approach is needed to navigate this new phase. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.